Hello and welcome to our viewers around the globe. You're watching Press TV News. My name is Mehrdad Yazdani. The EU Foreign Policy Chief Javier Solana says he has presented Iran a comprehensive offer that could become the starting point for real negotiations over the Iranian nuclear energy program. Solana claimed the offer would fully recognize Iran's right to have a peaceful nuclear technology. He says the 5+1 group of countries is also ready to help provide Iran with a most modern nuclear capability. Solana hopes the package would create a win-win situation in Iran's nuclear energy case. He said he was optimistic about the incentives being used as the basis for a new round of talks on Iran's nuclear program. But he says the 5+1 still needs further assurances about the peaceful nature of Iran's program. Elsewhere in his remarks, Solana said talks to encourage Iran to suspend its enrichment activities would continue, but that would be within the course of negotiations over the incentives package. He says those negotiations will start in the near future and are expected to take months.
The UN Security Council permanent members plus Germany have put together a package which Javier Solana describes as generous and comprehensive. Spokeswoman Christina Gallak expressed hope that Iran will welcome the package.
Mr. Solana comes to meet the leaders, the foreign minister and other senior officials. He would like very much to see this generous and comprehensive offer to be very welcome by the Iranian authorities. The international community is ready to start a new relationship with Iran, and that is the main objective.
Tehran rejected a similar package in 2006 because it included the condition that Iran suspend the enrichment of uranium. Iran has already announced that if suspension is included in the new package, it will be rejected again. Washington and some of its Western allies accuse Iran of trying to make a nuclear bomb. Just a few days ago, US President George W. Bush repeated the accusations and said all options are still on the table. But Iran says its nuclear activities are peaceful. The country has fully cooperated with the International Atomic Energy Agency, which is the only international body which has the authority to supervise a country's nuclear activities. The IAEA has said in its reports that there has been no diversion in Iran's nuclear program from civilian purposes, and that all Iranian nuclear sites are under full IAEA supervision. Iran recently presented its own package of proposals to the international community. It included plans that would give all countries access to peaceful nuclear energy. Iran's Foreign Minister Manouchehr Mottaki says Tehran is ready to hold constructive and comprehensive talks, but he also said Iran's response to the new EU-US package would depend on how the West responds to Iran's own proposals.
In other news, Israeli forces have wounded at least 7 Palestinians near the town of Bethlehem in the occupied West Bank. Israeli forces opened fire on hundreds of Palestinians in Al-Doha village. Clashes erupted when Israeli military jeeps surrounded an apartment building in the village and closed off nearby roads. Meanwhile, an Israeli human rights group has released a video showing Jewish settlers attacking a Palestinian family as they tended to their cattle in the West Bank. The settlers started beating up the family after they refused to leave their land. The rights group's spokesperson says such attacks are common in the area and are meant to scare Palestinians off their land. She says Israeli police do not do enough to arrest and prosecute the perpetrators. Zimbabwean police have once again detained opposition leader Morgan Tsvangirai ahead of this month's presidential runoff election. This is the 5th time in 10 days that Tsvangirai has been detained as he campaigns against President Robert Mugabe in the lead-up to the June 27 runoff. On Saturday, the opposition's number 2, Tendai Biti, appeared in court to face a treason charge. He is charged with penning a document allegedly containing details of a plot to fix the election outcome. He's also accused of scattering the false news of Tsvangirai's victory in March elections ahead of any official results. The treason charge carries a potential death penalty. Biddy was arrested on Thursday upon arrival in Zimbabwe from South Africa after a long period abroad. That's it with the summary of the news for this hour here on Press TV. More details on our website, presstv.ir. Thank you for watching.